One of the things that you mentioned was getting rid of the word sorry. And I think you said and replacing it with the phrase, thank you. And I thought that was an interesting thing. Well, you and I we were on a vacation with a lot of the rest of the family in Moab, Utah. And I seemed to say sorry a lot, even when I didn't need to be sorry about something, even when it wasn't my fault. I said it a lot. And you challenged me not to. You challenged me to try to replace it. And I did okay. I definitely focused on it during that whole day and after and since. And I keep noticing myself do it. Like somebody's sick. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Well, it's not my fault that you're sick. I didn't do something. I'm sad that you're sick. That's too bad that you're sick. But it doesn't have to be, I'm sorry. I don't have to take it on me every time. I will say this. Something that I learned as a server. So I did door-to-door sales for a long time. I did serving and bartending for a long time. And I ran some of my own businesses for a long time. When I was a server, one of the restaurants that I worked at told us that when a client, or we called them guest, when a guest at our establishment had an issue, we were told to thank them for bringing it up. So I thought that was interesting. You said replace sorry for thank you, because I don't think I'd ever heard you say that before, Mom, but I had heard you say, don't say sorry, or try to replace sorry with other things.
Right. And it all depends on the reason you're sorry. Like I was late for a meeting, sorry, or thank you for waiting, or thank you for getting started without me. Or the one you're talking about, the condolences. Oh, I'm so sorry your pet died. It's like, oh my gosh, I know that can be so hard. Be more sympathetic, not just, oh, sorry, because now it's affecting me because you're sorry. Your pet died, so I'm sorry. Yeah. And to me, sorry is a shameful word. Mm-hmm. I don't know if every family does it, but when you get in a fight and you have to look at each other and say sorry, well, you're not at the time, but you're having to do it. And so there's that very shameful feel that comes with that word. So that's why I challenged that one.
I like it. Well, what I learned, it was really effective at the restaurant when somebody came up to us and said, my steak is overcooked. A normal response, a response that happens frequently, is, I am so sorry. Let me replace that for you, which works. But I think what works even better is, thank you for letting me know. I will let the kitchen know. I'll replace it for you right away. And is there anything I can get you in the meantime? It's all positive. It's right. It's like, we needed to know this. And that is a thing that I now do with my team, with my management team. We inevitably have an issue. Something goes out and we edit it, but we put like the wrong person's name because two people are working on it and they just switch the names or something, or the podcast number, or we might misspell something that it's spelled right, but it means something different, or who knows what. There's all sorts of issues that can happen when you're editing and producing and marketing podcasts. And so it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, if I see the reply come from, let's say, Teresa, my right-hand person, when Teresa is like used to say, I am so sorry, blah, 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 I always felt weird inside. I was like, I think this is too much. I think this is taking on too much. I think that let's try the other way. And so I started training my management team to just say thank you instead of sorry.